Hi everyone, my name is Rita Babalola. I work at Beacongate Limited. You sure know Beacongate is involved in a series of training programs that we've been running in the last 2 years. So in our stable right now, I want to introduce to you Speak Like a Pro, the art of public speaking. For some of us with 3 years experience, we feel we don't need to know how to communicate with people. And for some of us that have 5, 6, 7 years and above experience, we just feel that one day we're going to take this training. But let me challenge you. Sometimes we allow time to pass by. Sometimes we learn that we don't have that time, but you need to create time for yourself. You need to be intentional about your growth. What would you be learning at this our public speaking training? Number one, building confidence and presence. Some people make presentations and the amount of gesticulation, the amount of unpreparedness that comes with it begs the questions. You see them talking and they cannot even make any impactful presentation to people. More so, in terms of connection, it is extremely low. One of the skills that you will be learning is the ability to connect with your audience, ability to let your words resonate with your viewers, engaging your audience with your stories, the art of storytelling. One of our facilitators is actually someone that has written a lot of books and that is also involved in creative writing. He will be taking us through the art of storytelling. We'll also be telling you how to structure your presentation effectively. You know how to move your lines in between. And of course, when you are engaging with your audience, how do you modulate your voice? How do you increase your pitch? How do you work with the tonality of your voice to be able to do that? And above all too, we want you to take some practical classes. Sometimes when we sit at the comfort of our home through Zoom meeting, you say, oh, I am learning the art of public speaking. You can't be comfortable doing the art of public speaking through a Zoom meeting. You are not standing in front of any audience. You know that. So, but then, do you know the case of Rita Babalola? This is my story. At a particular point in time in my career, my group head actually wanted me to take a particular training that I was unprepared for. And what happened? My team lead and I prepared for a particular credit course, and then we were to make the presentation. He had done series of shadow presentation and he was meant to do the presentation that day. And while we were doing the shadow run of the presentation, do you know what happened to him? He started shivering. Malaria of all places in this workplace. And then all of a sudden, I just said, Rita, you really want to do the presentation? And I was like, wow, how will I do this? Unprepared. But do you know what happened? I know my heart was like cut into pieces. And I could not imagine standing in front of my MD, DMD, EDs, general managers, preparing and talking about a credit that was not meant for me to present. But you know what I did? I did the presentation unprepared. But because I've been taking a series of training years after years, making shadow presentations at home, that prepared me for that day. But some of us are not fortunate to have that kind of scenario because you have never thought of it that one day you'll stand on that stage and make a presentation in the workplace. So for you out there that needs to learn the art of public speaking, I enjoin you to join us next Saturday or even join Cohort 2 that will be coming soon. When you join us, what are the things you'll be learning? The art of engaging with your audience, ability to capture your audience attention. You also learn how to build confidence and presence. You also learn how to structure your presentation. Sometimes we have good content, but the impactful presentation is always the problem. We don't know how to connect with audience. We don't know the elements of successful communication or how to align the presentation so that your audience can actually pick what you are saying. Do you know that I want you to invest in your career? Effective communication is key in all aspects, in all structure of your growth. Thank you.